Da, 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 da.
Dun dun. Cameraman. Camera.
Do another.
Camera 3 ready. Camera 2 ready. Camera 1 ready.
Oh,
Boom 1 ready.
Boom 1 ready.
Boom 2. Boom 2 ready.
Boom
2 ready.
is ready.
Alright. Boom 2 ready.
We are live.
We're live. We're live. We're live. Alright. Move this. Let me do this.
Let me do this. I think we're live, live, live.
Let me do this. Alright.
Live.
Pentagon sending troops to the border. Wow.
Stop them!
Okay.
Who are we stopping?
We're coming at you live. Who knows? Let's see.
I know who we're stopping.
Look it up. Okay, hold on.
It's
hold
an
on.
invasion.
Don't look it up.
He said that. It's an invasion.
Pentagram. Pentagon. Let me just get this. Pentagon.
They gonna keep sending more caravans?
Pentagon troops to the border.
Bum ba da dun dun.
Yeah, the army, baby. The army's gonna fucking.
Yeah. That's right.
Alright, here we go. We're back. We're back live. I got a mouse. I got a boon. Closed for lunch. We're closed for lunch. Sorry.
Closed for lunch.
If you're calling for business, we are closed for lunch.
Episode number
Episode number 2, number 3.
Number 3.
2.5.
What are we on? 2.5. We'll figure it out.
That's number 3. Number 3.
Okay. Number 3. Episode 3.
Episode 3. What's up, guys? We're smoking. We're chilling, smoking, and we got a couple crazy things to talk about. News of the day.
News of the day. What are we bringing up? What are you?
Trump. Pentagon.
Donald Trump.
Pentagon to the borders. He's sending. Why?
Donald Trump.
Why did it say the Pentagon is sending troops to the borders? Let's see
Pentagon,
what it says.
dude.
Let's see what it says.
Pentagram, dude.
I know. Hold on.
That's
hold on.
why. Because the AI heard your.
50 seconds.
Oh.
This is bullshit. This is just okay. Let me read what it says. Yeah, our whole plan today is talk about pentagrams and symbolism, and literally, it fucking comes up. The news of the day is the Pentagon is sending fucking troops to the border. Look at that. The active duty troops, 4,000. It'll bring the total number to 4,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at.
Well, they're sending caravans of
Mission
people,
accomplished
dude.
on December 15th. It was supposed to be, but now they keep going.
What do you think about these people that are trying to come into the United States just by mobbing?
I think you can't walk 3,000 miles without shoes, and I think that
Or does it say they don't have shoes?
a lot of them didn't have shoes. Yeah, it tries to show how poor everybody is. Like it's a big humanitarian plight, but it seems really staged. Like that picture that they took with the girl when she's holding one of her kids, and she's pulling one of her kids. Looked like the fucking sign, dude. People have brought that up before. It literally was like, looked like it was staged. It looked like it was staged.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All that looked like it was staged. You said they only walk certain places, and then they make a mad dash, and then they run to where it's like the next.
They said they were coming from Honduras at one point, dude.
Yeah, and they should have
It's
went
fucking
to Texas.
5,000 miles.
Look,
Yeah.
they should have went to, Texas would have been shorter, but there's more Republicans in Texas. Would you want to go to Texas if you were a border running from the border? So it's like the whole thing is fishy. The whole thing is fishy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were the president, what would you do?
If I was the president, I would fucking open up all the borders, and already I'd be homies with Canada. I'd be homies with Mexico, and we would have a different fucking super country going on.
Yeah,
That's
these
what I
people
would
are
do.
not Canada or Mexico. They're coming through Mexico from.
Exactly. So in my United States, the Mexico border way down at the bottom would have been fucking on point. Because I would have been homies, not like, oh, you guys have to figure it out yourself. And then, okay, you're overrun, I guess it's my problem. Like being forced. You know what I mean? America always gets forced into shit.
Yeah, we got forced.
We
We
gotta
got a
take a
humanitarian
proactive-
crisis.
Reactive, not proactive. I had an old boss that used to say that. You need to be proactive versus reactive. Like, He was like
Okay.
self-help,
All
Tony
right.
Robbins
Yeah,
shit.
Tony
you know what I
Robbins.
mean?
Tony Robbins hungry. Yeah.
Fucking.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
Well,
I mean,
here's
it's
the thing,
some
Donald
truth.
Trump-
Yeah.
Hey, his number one job is to protect the American people.
And where the fuck has he been? He's been kind of quiet for a little while, right?
Yeah, he's been in
He
the
hasn't been
White
doing
House, dude.
nothing,
He's
really.
probably
You think he was
working.
sick or something?
No, I think he's fucking working. Dude.
It's like fucking.
He's on the phone with the goddamn fucking military.
It's like 10 degrees, dude. Over there, he's like not coming out. Maybe he's got achy bones or something.
It's cold though, yeah. He's chilling inside.
You think he would take off to fucking Florida?
Barbados, dude. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Florida. You think it's nice over there right now?
No, it's not nice, but it's nicer than fucking Washington, you know? I'm sure they're getting a little bit of that residual shit. Do you think the storm is all of the U.S.? Pull that up on the radar.
What happened?
Pull the.
What do you know about the? Yeah, you told me.
Okay.
What do you?
Okay,
What do you?
let's do it. Fuck the fucking superstorms. We're going cosmic.
Going
alright?
cosmic.
We're going cosmic. So there's big news that Saturn's rings are disappearing. And that seems pretty, you know, oh, it's scientific. Oh, no.
It's
Let's
science.
check this out. Let's check this science bitch out.
Conic rings are not only younger than previously thought, but also that these rings
So
are
they're wrong
actually
about how old they
disappearing
are
at an
ahead of
extremely
time.
fast pace. The research found that the rings are draining away toward the planet as a dusty rain of ice particles. Saturn's rings consist mostly of water ice that ranges in size from microscopic
Water?
dust to
I heard
large
most
boulders.
of space is water.
Ultraviolet light from the sun and plasma clouds coming from tiny meteoroid strikes charge the icy dust, which then becomes bound to Saturn's magnetic field and pulled into the planet by gravity. This
So-
material rains into the planet.
You can
Okay.
see-
Science information. That's
So you can see the almost literal magnetic field of the planet, or the strongest band of the magnetic field of the planet. Why is that not on every planet? Is that a more magnetic planet or
Well-
something? Is it made out of different metals?
what do you think is the esoteric? You know, they talk about the esoteric.
Yes, do, very much so. I don't like talking about this. Let's finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only a minute,
And
4
it
seconds.
begins to disintegrate. The
Can't even handle it for 30 seconds. We start going off, dude.
Gotta give it a chance.
The upper atmosphere, the ionosphere.
Bang.
The ions glow in an infrared light as part of this process if the rain is light, but the emissions dim if the rain is heavy.
No, I don't know.
This was observed using instruments attached to the Keck telescope in Hawaii.
Whoa! Look at it. It's got a multi-test
The rate of
react.
disappearance of this
something or
ring
other.
rain study has allowed scientists to infer that Saturn's rings formed less than 100 million years ago.
Okay.
This means Saturn wasn't born
Yeah,
this
I
way,
like that
as
timeline.
the planet is known to be over 4 billion years old.
I like
Human
that
real-time
timeline.
data is combined with observations made by the Voyager 1 and 2 missions.
Woo!
Scientists from NASA Goddard
Hold on, I gotta get a timeout. Voyager 1. They put a
The Carl Sagan. The disc, right? The
oh
music.
man, the golden record.
The golden record, that
Yeah, you see it?
motherfucker.
My tattoo.
Yeah.
They put that was on the golden record. That's their depiction of the hydrogen.
Yeah. That's
These are the
crazy.
states of the
And what did they put on that record? They just put like kids like playing at the park and shit.
No,
right?
they had like a
binary code or something.
It was supposed to be like, what is humanity? Like, if you could say like, what is all like, we're sending this thing out into nowhere land,
Yeah.
right? Like for extraterrestrials to find it or whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. I thought it was like kids playing. Like I thought it was like a park.
Oh,
like,
maybe. Oh, you mean like on the record?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as far as the tracks that they chose to put on there, I think that
like
they
water
tried to
running,
choose. They tried to choose a lot of different.
raining when it's raining and shit.
Yeah.
Stuff like that,
They
right?
were like, well, yeah, like
What's it
you
like
had,
to be human? Like art.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, music of all kinds. You know, every kind of music that we could try to put as many in there as we possibly could, or whatever. You know, or try to give like, you know, like the tones,
Yeah.
right? You could do like,
What if?
hey, we figured out the tones of this, and this frequency. You know, You can let 'em know.
Donald Duck knew something about that. Tell you what.
Donald Duck.
But yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. But what if,
Okay.
by sending that thing out, we, in turn, created a new civilization? We tried to get that to like for people, someone more advanced than us, to kind of work back. But what if it went the other way and fucking some cavemans found that thing, and now they're trying to
I
be
think it's just fucking
they're trying
gone,
to be
dude.
Americans. You know,
I
what if
think-
there's some alien Americans out there, dude? Fuck African American. I'm an alien American. You know what I mean?
Alien American.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of such a thing?
I just said I made it up. Bam.
Okay. Can I join your
race?
race?
Alien American?
Well,
We're
are
alien
you?
Americans. Yeah, I am.
Okay, well then I'll be one too.
Green Party would make a lot more sense. That's how we get motherfuckers to join the Green Party, dude.
Join the Green Party.
Join the Green Party because we're alien Americans. Makes so bam. We need a gimmick.
Bam.
Bam. The Earth, right?
Is flat. That's how you get them double.
God damn it.
Double time.
Okay,
What are we
20
doing?
seconds, 25 seconds left.
Oh,
we can
okay.
do it. We can do it. 20
Okay,
seconds.
here we go.
Took us 5 minutes to watch
Influence
2
the
minute
mythical
video.
rings will be gone in 300 million years. So if this ring doesn't go away, Saturn will be ringless another day.
That's it? That's all you got, dude.
Yeah,
Saturn's
for
good.
what? No, I didn't even say
It's
why.
Jerome,
Did it say
dude,
why?
Jerome.
Jerome Hushra?
Whooshgra. Killer Tracks, dude. Shout out to Killer Tracks.
Yeah, it's not even a whatever.
Shout out to Killer Tracks over at
Over at NASA.com, dumbass.
NASAscience.com.
Look.
How much you getting paid for your little corny little jams that you make?
Alright, this is what we're gonna do with this jam.
A question for you.
Can you pull up the Saturn's North Pole? An image of
Oh.
that.
Saturn's North.
We were looking for this guy. He was on Coast to Coast. He said he spent his life studying the origins of the devil, of Satan, right? And it's not a fucking guy with a pitchfork. It's more like a being that can turn into anything he wants. It's a fifth dimensional, right? Some fifth dimensionals can turn into like a fucking werewolf. Bigfoot, people say Bigfoot. Fifth dimensional, interdimensional,
Oh
right?
my god, what are you even talking about, dude?
Alright, so
Okay,
then
hang on,
they
hang on.
say,
Catch me up to your
right, okay.
portal. What are you talking about?
This guy, Richard Stanley, on Coast to Coast. We tried to find him, couldn't find him. It's hard to find him. Am I getting the name
Yeah.
wrong? I'm not sure. I'll have to look. But
Okay.
we'll put in the description.
We couldn't find it. I couldn't find
the Coast to Coast.
his name is
link.
Richard Stanley.
Richard Stanley. I swear,
We're
because
looking for you, Richard.
there's another guy that wrote that. It's real similar to the guy that directed the movie about Montsegur, The Other World. Remember that, the French movie?
Oh.
That guy's last name is Stanley as well.
Oh.
His name is like.
Yeah, there's a lot
They
of
might both be
Stanleys.
Richard Stanley, dude. I don't know.
Stanley.
Stanley Yelnats? Okay, look.
Oh my.
This is what we do. Alright. So this guy.
Holes?
Yeah, Holes. Remember that? What's the other guy? What's Zero's name?
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna do it.
What's Zero's name? Zadaro?
Hector Zeroni.
Zeroni? Who is Hector Zeroni? Okay, we're getting off topic.
Okay, that is so amazing.
It's going there.
Either way.
Stanley. Richard Stanley. The guy's last name is Stanley. He wrote a book on the devil
Oh,
and
yeah.
traced the real
Uh-oh.
timeline, I guess. I don't know how you would say it. Trace not so much the biblical sense of it. Taking in account what happened in the Bible could be half like metaphoric and half etheric, like in another dimension. It makes more sense in another dimension if you're thinking of energy and stuff like that. So
Okay.
his theory is there's a royal family, extraterrestrials, right? They look like humans. They live out in the Orion constellation, right? And they're royal families. They have a son that's a little bit adventurous. His name is Enki, E-N-K-I. And he had a brother named Enlil.
Right.
And they were homies. And that has a lot to do with it's always two brothers. There's
Right.
two brothers in a van. Ron, all that, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
It's
All right.
So the brother thing continues, right? It's like the zeitgeist where, not, Jesus, 3 wise men, and then there was Ra, and there was 3 wise men, and then there was fucking whoever else and 3 wise men. So there's a lot of similarities in bigger stories in different religions. Similarities carry through. So
I'm with you,
he's
I'm with you.
saying the court of Orion, that's what the royal family, that's what they were known as. Instead of saying the royal family, he would say the court of Orion.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be next in line. He's like the older brother, maybe a little too much like the dad, right? The younger one. And Lil
Right.
is a little bit like the mom and the dad, a little bit more caring, learned from the brother's mistakes. The oldest brother usually does some dumb shit.
Okay.
I was the oldest brother, I did a lot of dumb shit. My younger brother was a lot better, dude. Never got in trouble. Never got in trouble.
Right. I did
you
a
know?
lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, you know. And
But I
it's
was
like,
dumb. So just
Yeah, you know. So okay.
Right?
So
I can do that.
I think he was just kind of like a regular guy, right? In crazy interdimensional terms, you know what I mean? Like a fucking prince, right? Prince,
Or just
and that
like
carries
a-
the Prince of Darkness,
Just
all this
like
crazy shit.
just like a royal soul,
Right.
a royal extraterrestrial
Energy
that has
entity.
that has taken
Adventurous.
and incarnated on this planet
Right.
for a particular
Or in this
purpose,
plane,
right?
not so much on this planet, in this plane where
Sure.
our planets exist, in this galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
I think that Orion's in a different part of the galaxy, maybe the same galaxy.
I think
I'm
some
not
people-
100%. Some of that shit
You
is
know,
all.
some people don't even think that stars are like stars at all. They think that they're spaceships, and that those, because sometimes you don't see the stars, right?
Yeah. They get powered down or something, huh?
Or they're just, the aliens are gone. You know, they're just not there watching you this time. Every time you see the stars, the aliens are looking at us. But this is, it's not my theory, right? This is
Kind of like a
somebody's
mirror. Like if you can see someone in a mirror, they can see you in the mirror. Kind
theory.
of
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. But I don't know. But, you know, the,
Spotlight.
the scientists would say that it's complete
Yeah,
opposite.
but I mean, the science is not. They don't know, man. It's all
Yeah,
theories. It's all
esoteric is the way
bullshit.
to go.
Esoteric's the way to go. So
The devil.
Enki, he went to explore, and there happened to be a forbidden zone. Now, the Richard Stanley man does not explicitly say, at least I don't know, that this is the forbidden zone, but I believe this to be the forbidden zone, the top of fucking Saturn. Because look at that fucking thing. There's a swirl in the middle. They say the reason there is a hexagon at the North Pole of Saturn is because all of the different storms, and they create a literal pentagram that you can
Yeah.
draw. Or it creates a
Yeah,
hexagon. A hexagon is a three-dimensional representation of a star. A star upside down is a goddamn pentagram. It's a satanic thing.
Yeah.
That could be where it all came from. I bet you one of the points of the stars points straight towards
Satan,
Orion.
Saturn.
Satan, Saturn, all the they say Saturn, the black monolith, right? They say there's a black monolith there. A lot of people, right? L. Ron Hubbard, fucking Anton LaVey, all those fucks,
Okay.
right? JPL,
Yeah.
right? Jack Parsons, all those fucks. They
Yeah.
all worship this weird Saturn thing. The black cube over in fucking Israel, right? In Mecca. There's always this. There's a
watch
big.
out for the black cube.
Oh, the whole black cube! Don't even bring it up. Look at.
Holy cow.
There's all this worship of a big black fucking monolith.
Right.
And that has to tie with Saturn, which has to tie with Satan.
And you can go
Then-
there and you can visit, but they only allow certain folks into the inner chambers, right?
Right.
And what do they do?
Yeah, only certain things. Who they let? What's his name? They let Mr. fucking Chemtrails in, dude.
Who?
John Brennan. They let John Brennan in, dude. I think he's a dual citizen, dude.
Holy
Dual
moly.
citizens.
Holy moly.
The big eye, dude. The big eye. You know, over there, you can't even, don't even say it too loud,
I
right?
know what you're talking about, so that scares me even more.
The fucking, you know, the Hebrews and Shebrews
Oh,
were
my,
good.
those are my homies.
There's a home.
Those are straight
And
homies.
it might
dude.
have gotten a little bit off the rails with the big
Yeah,
eye,
man.
right?
Yeah,
Be
you
careful
gotta-
with the big eye.
You gotta watch out for the, you know, I don't want to be like
Yeah.
mean to anybody, but it's not nice to try to claim somebody else's religion as your religion,
And
even though you don't even participate in
delegitimize
that.
people, you know?
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's completely rude.
You know, that's completely rude. Very rude indeed.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. But if you
So-
make your own religion, that's fine.
That's fine. Oh, great. So he traces a story in his book. I don't remember what the book's called. The Devil in Malibu. It's on Coast to Coast. We will update everybody. Figure it out.
Oh, God.
And he has a timeline throughout history that this entity has morphed into. Right? Of course, it's. We only know it as the devil because we have a short understanding of existence, you know? If we had a longer lifespan or if we had the real records, you know, or the real, if they, I don't know, right? If if we had some kind of way of knowing, then maybe it would make more sense. But everybody just goes, oh no, it's too crazy to think about. Devil's a fucking red horn guy with a pitchfork.
Yeah, no.
Don't do bad stuff. You're gonna go.
The devil is not a red horn guy with a pitchfork.
No. The devil is negative. The devil is
very negative.
So Richard Stanley says he's
and manipulative.
Yeah, exactly.
And cunning.
Richard Stanley says
very smart, very intelligent.
He didn't go to this place.
He's manipulative.
Yeah,
though,
he didn't go here and like power.
Ego driven.
He didn't go here and power up. He went here and lost his fucking mind.
Well, that's part of the rules because God said,
"Don't go there."
Well,
right?
Said, I don't know.
Right.
God
that
said, "Don't fucking go to the forbidden zone." Which is and then the Bible is the metaphorical representation of Adam and Eve.
Tree.
Don't eat the apple. Don't eat the forbidden fruit. Forbidden zone. Forbidden fruit. Same thing.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So when whoever the ancient alien bloodlines that went to the forbidden zone got a mental parasite, right?
Yeah, and they were a different, stronger race, a fifth dimensional race. So when he went there, and he lost his mind, devil, Enki, E-N-K-I, when he went there and he lost his mind, in that exchange, in that throw of energy, is where jealousy is created. Hatred is created. You know, the manipulation, right? What you were talking about. Negative, sickness.
Right.
He created sickness there.
Right.
So I don't think the devil's a fucking big buff porch fucking pitchfork guy.
No.
He's a fucking like sickly fuck, like Voldemort, like what you say, like Harry Potter man. He's all fucking worm boy. He's like
it's even bigger than that though.
He's all nasty, dude.
I think it's even bigger than that,
and
dude.
Sick and kind of crazy. Like he doesn't, and you feel bad for him, like you would a bum. But then that bum goes and fucking like kills somebody, fucking rapes somebody. You know what I mean?
Right. I think that the devil on Earth here is the descendant of this Enki person that you're talking about.
Right.
And it goes all the way down. You know, it's the Lucifer. It's the incarnated son of Satan.
Yeah.
Saturn. Satan.
Well, they say lives Lucifer
on Saturn, and those rings that are disappearing, according to NASA, are a shield, dude. That's a literal shield.
A literal shield put on by his parents.
And you know who's taking that motherfucking shield out? I don't answer questions.
Them archons. They say Lucifer was Marduk. If you look on that, if you look on the Q map, there's Marduk. There's with different.
Do you think all archons are bad? Like bad?
Yeah. That was. I think an archon is bad. Like not Alpha Draconian is like.
But what is an archon?
Two different things. An archon would be the dark entity, right? A dark fifth dimensional entity that comes from.
Balls, dude.
Alpha Draconian.
I hate the internet. I don't. Who cares? I can tell you. No, it's all on my brain. Who cares? I know.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me.
What were we asking?
The archon. What is the archon from?
Oh, an archon. I think of an archon as a higher dimensional.
Coming from like what? Is it its own race, or is it?
There's a bunch of extraterrestrials. There's a bunch of extraterrestrials that have achieved higher levels of consciousness, right?
Yeah.
For example, the Alpha Draconians that are from the Orion.
Let's see if it connects. Yeah.
The Orion. You were talking about that. You said the Orion.
The Orion.
Court of Orion. This noble people, right?
Right.
It's the devil.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Marvel movie.
Marduk.
Yeah, a Marvel movie. It would be like Thor and shit, right? Thor.
Of course. That's
Thor and Loki.
They have to tell you.
Thor and Loki's little brother, right? And Loki would kind of be like the devil. He lost his mind. He went to the Forbidden Zone. He thought he was dead. Faked his own death. There's similarities throughout everything. So in South America, there's brothers.
You think it's true?
You know, I think it's true in the sense that
they got a lot of metaphorical representations in all these different scriptures.
When I'm scared of something and you're scared of something, we both feel that same feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if that feeling is so concentrated that it's in a being, then throughout the That's the
Wow,
Archon
that's an
definition.
interesting. Archon, each of the 9 chief magistrates in ancient Athens.
Yeah.
So that's Greece. That's Greek. Then.
Yeah, ancient Greek. But where's the look at all the everything? Hang on a second. So I think that if that is true,
Smoking.
wait, don't smoke that. Don't smoke that. I'm gonna say rip 2 McGibbs.
Oh.
I'll roll now. You
Oh.
can smoke that.
Okay. I gotta get this heater really fast.
Yeah.
Pointing towards my ass.
Yeah.
And break.
So break.
Heater man. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh. Did I reverse pilot?
Chomped them
That's
a little
fine.
bit. Here we go.
That's
Here we
fine.
go.
Just get me in. Whoa.
Don't move.
The Earth is moving, yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. Cue map. Right there.
Oh.
Okay, so what we're doing is.
Oh wow. Jeez. Did you go through that earthquake?
Yeah, I did. Oh, there was one the other night. It scared the shit out of me. Middle of the night.
Really? Where was I?
It was on Tuesday night, like almost a week ago. So,
Jeez, yeah, I got it.
My line,
We
okay.
can do an earthquake show because I got something to say about those underground
the
booms.
dumbs?
The booms? No.
Oh,
The dumbs.
The dumbs.
No, we can talk about that too.
We'll talk about
That's
dumbs
crazy.
later. All right. If
Archons.
Archons.
Higher dimensional entities.
yeah, and if a feeling can transcend, can be attainable by different people, right? That means it's a frequency. It's up here.
Okay.
So I'm happy, you're happy. We're both up here, touching the same frequency, right? Our energy is going up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If something is so strong that it connects all the people, right? In a positive way, you would call it like something like love. In a negative way, you would call it fear, or you would call it, the hate,
Fear.
or the anger, or whatever. Fear is like the number one.
Fear.
Everybody's like, even old ladies are afraid of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids, they're afraid of this. They're afraid of the dark. Grown men, they're afraid to be a fucking failure. You know what I mean? They're afraid to whatever. You know what I mean? Lose their house. Who knows? You know what I mean? Women are afraid to fucking walk down an alley. You know what I mean? There's all that connects everybody, and I think it's strong enough. Well, as above, so below. If it's strong enough for something like that to take shape and to become an actual being, then on the positive side, it has to take shape and become a positive being.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think
But I think that's what the devil is. That's what the
Well,
that's what
yeah,
the
I
all the sun gods, all these fire gods, all these red gods, all these fucking light gods. They say light, but a lot of times light is fire and fire is destruction. You know what I mean?
Hold on. I think light is knowledge.
Sometimes, but
light is a metaphorical representation of like the light bulb coming on above your head, right?
Mhm.
Ding! I got an idea. Ding!
Right.
Oh, I figured it out, right?
Okay.
That is the light. That is the knowledge. But knowledge will be your downfall because if you continuously seek knowledge, looking for the truth or looking whatever you deem to be the truth, right? Or the ultimate understanding of the universe, right? You'll lose your mind. You'll go crazy.
Yeah.
And because the human brain is a limited vessel, although it is incredibly powerful, it is limited.
Well, do you think that you lose your... Well, I don't know, man. If you lose your mind, you lose your mind. What would be the loss of mind?
You can regain it.
Yeah, maybe. But
I think
you still have
it's
that
a-
deep-ass
it's so
valley that
hard.
you could fall into, you know?
It's so hard. I think that's what happened here on planet Earth is that it's almost like a possession. It's like a mind control or a behavior modification where you almost don't even think you're doing something wrong. You think you're doing something right.
Yeah, but I mean, jeez, man.
Yeah, the devil does live on Saturn. Well, Satan lives on Saturn.
You can't
Lucifer is here on Earth. Mike thinks he's in Malibu.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's Malibu. You could be anywhere and everywhere. Whoever's doing some nasty shit. But what I was gonna say is, yeah, you can't even buy a fucking pair of pants without doing something negative, dude. You know, because sweatshops.
Right, who made the pants?
Who made the fucking pants and who's
Yeah.
getting money off of that?
Well,
might
it's
be
just
a
a
fucking
machine now.
Might be a pedo, might be a CEO pedo or something, or just
Right,
a rich guy
you
that
never
do shit.
fucking know.
Or is that you're just helping that guy? You
I
know?
will though do sponsorships for Levi's because they're fucking
Like
chill.
Levi's, yeah. I don't think any of them are chill.
You wouldn't do that, dude?
No,
Shout
yeah.
out to Levi's.
I need shout out to an old Mexican lady that'll make
Shout out
fucking
to
custom clothes. That's what I want. That's
Okay,
what I need to
alright,
fucking
alright.
help
Shout
out.
out to the
Shout out
custom
to
Mexican
Consuela.
lady. Shout out to Consuela.
Consuela!
Yo necesito pantalones,
Consuela.
por favor.
Please,
Mi amigo Mikey White
need white
need a white pantalones.
pantalones.
Pantalones
Love it.
blancos.
We got white pants coming at you soon. All right. So the definition of an archon is one of the 9 chief magistrates. So what the fuck does that mean? In the 1650s, ruler, commander.
This is not the
chief, and
correct.
captain.
This is.
Wait. Go back.
Wikipedia is wrong
Yeah, I
all
know,
the
but
time, dude.
it's good for what it's good for some information. Like it said where the root was. Look at what the root was, real quick. Just go back.
Okay. All right.
No, yeah.
I got you.
And it says right here. Okay, look at noun use of present principle of archon. Be the first.
Archine.
Be the first to begin. Begin from. Make preparation for.
Right.
Also to rule, lead the way, govern, rule over, or
Okay.
be leaders
So-
of. There you go. A word of an uncertain origin.
So here we go. So I'm with you now. Let me think. Let me say this. So the Court of Orion that you were talking about here,
Uh-huh.
right? They were here first.
Yeah.
So let's say the folks from the Orion constellation, these Alpha Draconians that I talk about sometimes, right?
Uh-huh.
Which are these royal archons, right?
Yeah.
They are here, but it says right there, you read it,
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something else about sorority.
It said
to make
the
preparations
first
for.
to begin, right?
Mhm.
Be the first.
Mhm.
So, I'll throw that like the Pleiadians were not
Not first.
not here first.
So are
The
we not
Pleiadians-
supposed to be here?
Well,
Is that
the
why everything's so
no,
fucked
the
up?
archons, dude, are not necessarily supposed to be here because, well, everybody's supposed to be here. Okay. But archons, there's just negative. It's yin and yang, man. It's yin and yang.
Okay.
You know. So
Here we
it's.
go. What's next?
Oh, god
man.
damn! Let's talk about that, dude.
Okay, we found this
Woo!
website. It's a crazy website. It is
What is
called.
this? Who cares what this
This
website
is
is?
something
Dude,
about-
that. I don't care about that.
Oh no! This is
Look
the
at the
good
pictures.
one. Llewellyn. That's weird. I always like that name.
Oh, no,
right here,
no.
Grand Lodge.
Oh, that's the Freemasons.
Yeah, of British Columbia and Yukon. This website.
It shows up
Has-
really right up top on your Google search results. Everybody, you know.
Yeah, so I guess they want us to see that. That's crazy. But it shows a bunch, not all, I don't want to say all, but a shitload of examples of the pentagram and pop culture and film and corporate logos, Masonic symbolism. And you can just click Andy Griffith Show,
Andy Griffith Show.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Bones, fucking gambling. Donald Duck learns the golden ratio.
My favorite.
Dude.
Donald Duck learns about the
The
golden ratio.
Pentagon on Christmas wrapping paper. Ooh. A lot of them are just stars. I don't know. I feel like some of them are bullshit. Honestly, I do. Some of them are mad bullshit. Some of them are like, hey, I want to draw fucking stars. Like
Well, maybe that's why that
grandma.
one's up there on the fucking list. You know,
a grandma design. You know, somebody, a fucking intern designed that real quick in paint,
Yeah.
and then they printed 5 million fucking rolls of Christmas wrapping paper. It's not a fucking satanic
Yeah, but
thing.
say the same thing about the people that draw that stupid logo that is the boy lover logo. You know what I'm talking about? And they drew it on a little prop.
That one takes a little
in the
effort.
thing.
That one takes a little bit
bit of effort.
Right.
You have to know what you're doing.
I would. When do you like? If you're gonna draw a fucking pyramid, when do you go like that in the middle? Never. And especially not in the pyramid shape, right? How many times you can draw? Everybody draws a fucking star, right? Everybody draws a star. Nobody draws a star upside down. right? Nobody draws a fucking.
Let me tell you, I got a beef.
Shit.
Click on. I got a beef with these people. Here, go to second
I
tab.
got beef with these fools. You
No, I don't have
still
a beef
control
with
it
them.
down there.
Okay. Here we go. So right here, I don't have a beef, right?
We got.
I got mad love.
We got
I got mad
beef.
love for all people on planet Earth, except I do think that the symbolism. They say the symbolism will be their downfall.
Yeah, and look at
that
this.
really bothers me because.
So let's move into the next thing, which the little bit of Luciferian.
Look at them all.
Yeah, it's a little bit of Luciferian worship, and you will hear people deny it. They'll say no, but but Lucifer means the light, like illuminating people. Like they all have the same kind of talking point, and because we live in America and the fucking news is like that, we're a little bit trained to pick that out. When you see that somebody is only saying something because of that's who they are. That I'm an identity. No, that's what, I remember I was fucking hanging out with these people that had some older people, man, these old white people. And she goes, last week we were at the bar and this guy offered me cocaine. And I told him, what? Do I look poor or something? Right?
But why would you think that?
Right.
Cocaine
How
is an
weird is
expensive
that?
drug.
Right? How weird is that? But that's just how those people think, right? You see somebody driving a Range Rover, that people know that you see them driving a Range Rover and they're
Range Rover means rich,
right?
Range Rover means I have money. Is that
retarded rich man? Well, just what I'm saying, status.
Right.
Status. There's a ideologue.
I did it for the gram.
Being an ideologue, yes, yeah.
I did it for the
right.
gram.
I'm an ideologue. I'm right wing, so I have to automatically agree with Donald Trump no matter what he says.
I'm not any wing.
Dumb
dude.
shit like that, right?
No.
No. Yeah, of course I'm not saying that. Are you listening to me?
I'm on the green wing.
You need to listen to me, okay?
Yeah.
So
I'm right here with you.
No.
Satanism, Luciferianism.
Yeah, and so with people that say fucking Freemasons is not satanic, they just ignore all the connections. Look at how fucking weird it is. It's colored. Yeah. It's
right.
upside
and
down.
There are people that say that it's not an evil symbol, right?
But why? Look at that one.
Because
that one in the corner. Freemasonry proven to worship Satan. They literally built.
Right. But
no, on the other corner, they literally built.
Let's say that
to keep it upside down.
Let's say that God created Satan and Lucifer, just like He created all of us, and He created Jesus, and He created all the other Pleiadians and all the other good guys, right? All the other extraterrestrials that are good guys, right? That are trying to actually help us out, right?
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, what if God doesn't necessarily want to kill or to get rid of Lucifer?
Well,
or
who
get
would
rid
God?
of the devil?
Who would God be? Because in the Richard Stanley
God's
scenario,
a source energy,
right? In the Richard Stanley scenario, they don't want to kill him, and they don't want to because he's in the sun. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my
right.
son's kind of crazy,
right?
But I can't kill him. Plus, I don't know how you would kill. What if he is like co-creation up there, right? What if we all come from the source energy, including what you would say, God and Satan.
Ninth dimensional.
God and Satan, yeah.
I read
that is everything, right? Something that's included of everything.
Well, there's how many dimensions? The scientists say 12.
I think 12, right?
According
10 or 12, right?
To
I don't know.
Science
According
has shown
to,
or something.
yeah, just the difference when I break it down. I don't even understand that, and why.
I know that there are different dimensions.
Yeah.
Because I have experienced different dimensions. I have.
Right.
In my mind.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody else says.
Right.
That shit's real. You can go to higher dimensions. You can raise your consciousness vibrational frequency to emit a higher level of consciousness. And if you're if you're constantly vibrating negative energy, right?
Right.
Like you were talking about, right? He's full of jealousy and fear,
Yeah.
and all of these things, right?
And it's there all the time.
Fear,
it's like a constant. That's what I was trying to say. It's a constant.
He's afraid to look in the mirror.
It's and it's a constant. Like goodness is a constant, and you just can tap into it. It's like the radio. It's always broadcasting, and you can tune in to this way, or you can tune in this way, positive or negative.
Yeah.
It's like that, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think some people just don't want to face. Like if they find out something about themselves that they hold near and dear and true to their heart, and then they find out that it's wrong, and that was actually the wrong path to be going down, and then that's like a sign, right, or whatever. So then they change their life, they live a different way, in a more positive way. All of a sudden more positive things start coming towards them, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, this is good, but if you're way down on this vibrational frequency where you're just like angry all the time, you're scared all the time, you won't go outside of your house, you just afraid of death, afraid of anything, right?
Afraid of change.
Afraid of change.
No.
You have to face that fear right now, and it might make you go crazy. It might make you go crazy, but in the long run, you will be happy. In the long run, that's literally how we reach a fifth dimensional consciousness on this planet, ultimately, is by collectively all of us being able to vibrate at these higher levels of consciousness, at the
same time.
At the same time.
Alright.
Well, that was fucking crazy. I got me on a good one.
Alright. We go to the next one. Oh, okay.
That's some X-Files shit.
Right. So now we're going.
What is this? Oh!
It's the same thing. They get the Freemasons, right? You can derail this a little bit. We're getting on the Freemason thing.
I know, but you got me on the ETs, man.
No, I didn't do anything. I'm talking about the Freemasons.
Phone home.
So the Freemasons.
Don't worry.
So the Freemasons.
I got the map. The ascension codes. Let me just tell you really fast.
You
have the ascension codes. They're inside of you, and so do you. They're within all of us.
Gotcha.
You have to look within yourself. If you want the ascension codes, I'm not going to give them to you. I have them because I looked inside, found them inside of my brain.
I got you.
If you want them, and you want to ascend to the higher dimensionals, with the higher dimensionals, doesn't matter what time you die, you have to look in the mirror, not in a physical, like literal sense, but fucking meditate and fucking whatever you got to do, pray if that's your thing, right? Talk to God. If he starts talking back, okay, take it easy, right? Because that means,
all right,
you passed the threshold.
So,
oh my God, Satan lives there. Oh my God.
So
he's fine.
Freemasons. What's going on next? What are we moving to next? Come on, what
do you want to do next?
What are we doing next? Well, we didn't even finish anything.
That's fine. Let's go to Demoldemoly.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were talking about the Eastern Star. Eastern Star is the female branch of the Freemasons. They kind request, flip the pentagram. Flip it. Be positive.
Pentagram.
Positive. Positivity in your life. It's a good thing.
The women, the Freemasons is men, right? Adult men.
Right.
Eastern Star
is the females. Their wives.
The Demolay.
I'm sorry. I think the Eastern Star is the daughters of Freemasons. So you have to. If your dad is a Freemason, then your daughter gets to become an Eastern Star.
Right, instead of having like a son. Okay. And the Demolay are the kids.
Right.
You can be a Freemason. You can be groomed to be a Freemason.
Right.
And it has all this weird knighthood, squires, fucking established in 1995.
Oh, those poor kids.
And look at how they look. They look like fucking, I don't know, they look like
the Demolay.
Men's Warehouse kids.
It's just like any other.
It's just grooms them. Look at active Demolays give squires positive role models and love interacting with their little brothers. Parents are welcome to attend all events and contribute to the success of the manor.
Right.
So
Squire's
part of a manor.
Well,
they have all this weird ass.
It's not a cult. It's
symbolism and all this weird ass.
It's very esoteric.
And it exists.
It's just a bunch of nerds.
And it exists in the high levels. There's no poor people. doing this.
Anybody can join.
Come on. Do you believe that? You think there's poor guys
I
in
want to
there?
be one, dude.
Why? What do they need a poor guy? What is a poor guy gonna do?
One. Look. Ask one to be one.
And how can I become
To be one,
a
ask
Mason?
one.
And they just let you be in. If they let you be in, it's a fucking op. They're using you to gain information.
So
That's all they. If you don't have a super specific talent or a super scarce resource or some kind of forbidden information, then all
What
they
are you talking about?
Then all they want to do is just.
I just got it from the map, dude. Everything that I know is from this map.
If
Shout
you
out
don't
to the
have
female.
if you don't have that, if you don't have those things, then they don't want anything from you except to use you. And they would only like to
Right.
use people like a business owner or a politician or
Yeah,
something.
isn't that
A regular
interesting?
ass dude is not gonna
I
be.
think that most
you can be in the Mason.
most
yeah.
of these most of these organizations, no matter where you go, it is financial monetization.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Whether it's, let's say you're really a spiritual person, right? You go and you become a spiritual guru and you do all the fucking, I'm a Reiki master fucking triple level fucking whatever. Right? Healer, right? I'm a super, I know all about the Ayurvedic medications.
Yeah.
I can tell you about your doshas. I know about your chakras. You're out of balance. I can get you grounded. We'll
Okay,
go out
okay.
into the woods.
What do
No
you mean?
big
What are you
deal.
talking about?
Right? You can go down any path you want.
Right.
So, like the Freemasons have a particular path that they
Which is
develop.
Luciferian. Right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right? That's what
Right.
we're talking about. It's the
Right.
Lucifer.
Right.
They're coming
it's the
for
descendants. They're coming for
you.
you.
Yeah. So they have even in the fucking
Coming for who?
everybody, bro. They got. I think those are just stars right here. This is what the Air Force. This is New Air
That's
Force.
just a star, but I.
But then look at.
Ah!
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll talk about that in another podcast. Look at this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Right? Why? Why is it inverted? The
Tell
metal.
them the
honor.
real. Tell them the your science justification for this pendant being an inverted pentagram and a.
Oh, the science
Technical
justification?
Luciferian.
Well, when you were making it, it had to be worn at all times, so you have to have two connecting points. The star is upside down because of that. You know, I don't believe any of that shit, right? It's the
How many
logic.
stars?
Being logical, probably 13, right?
369.
It's always 13. Because the 13 colonies, all that bullshit, man. It's all the
13.
symbolism. If
13.
America puts so much emphasis on symbolism, then there has to be a reason. It's not just because. You know what I mean? You would have to know. You'd have to be in the position to be designing the metal.
Yeah, yeah.
And what would you say? Okay, I'm just gonna half-ass. I'm just gonna pull
Yeah,
something
somebody
out of,
made that.
I'm just gonna pull something out of my brain randomly, and I'm gonna make it,
Yeah,
and it's
but
gonna
who-
represent something.
Who
no,
are metal workers? Who are
exactly.
Right.
Them,
Okay.
right? And they go
I gotta
And
pee
they-
so bad,
Oh.
dude. We gotta take a pee break.
pee break.
Pee break.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up.
Oh, we're good. We got content. Oh,
We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up.
all daylight. And three, and two, and three, and two, and three, and two, and three, and two, and four, and two, and get my boom straight. Plug it in.
So we're back.
Plug it in,
Back.
plug it in. Shout out to Plug It In, or whatever that is. I'll do a sponsorship for you. For a reasonable
Have
price.
that playing in the background. Their symbolism will be their downfall. That's a good
Whose?
quote. That's
Whose
a good
downfall?
quote.
Whose downfall? Whose
That's a
downfall?
good quote.
How come nobody's been paying attention if they have been?
And what are you supposed
Or
to
I
do about
haven't
it?
been.
And what are you supposed to do about it? What is?
Well, how many? It's just there. They're overpowered.
Yeah, and
Overwhelming number of
they literally
them and
built
a
the city,
minimal number of you.
right? Built cities.
They build a lot of things. Got technology. Technology's cool.
Right. Captains of industry, shit like that, you know? Oh,
Yeah.
the biggest importer of all time, you know, fucking Larry Sanjacinto. I own
Larry Sanjacinto.
50 dump trucks, you know what I mean? And whatever you need to rent out a dump truck, even if it's not
What is this, dude? What are
his
you
company
watching?
doing it, that is mathematics,
Oh.
right?
Oh yeah, this is Donald Duck in Wonderland.
Wonder is
Or no, where is he in Mathmagic Land?
Mathmagic Land.
Yeah.
This is a crazy fucking thing.
Look at how cool.
All
They're
about the
playing
symbolism. All about symbolism. All about the magic. They talk about the ratio, the golden ratio,
jazz. Yeah.
and it's been used throughout history. Throughout history.
Yeah.
The symbolism.
How do you think they figured that out?
How do you think they figure it out?
Oh, you're gonna flip it on me?
Yeah.
How are you gonna do it like that?
You know you want to talk about esoteric, all that crazy.
Uh,
What if Earth?
I think that mathematics was discovered by humans, right?
All right.
Or
It was Archon Farcons. Everyone knows it.
do you?
Zoom. I mean, not Zoom. Let me see. I have the little doochie right here. This is what we need to find out. Here he goes. He's about to start right now.
Yeah. So what?
This
Right?
is-
Because
this is explaining it right here.
look.
That if you flip it and you put it together, what
Right.
is
Okay.
it?
You saw the lotus
I
flower.
saw the lotus
Okay,
flower
envelope,
as well as a cube,
envelope,
right?
and
a
the
triangle.
table and the fucking pentagram. Okay. Dun dun dun.
Using
Right.
a star,
Right.
using a pentagram, you
Right.
can map out equal distances. You can map out houses.
Right.
You can map out alignment, right? You
Boom.
can do the stars.
Boom.
Okay.
There's the pentagon. Right.
But the pentagon also gives you 4 rectangles outside. You see,
Yep.
5 rectangles
Yep.
outside. It's the most remarkable mathematical shape and able to reproduce itself indefinitely
Yep.
for all time. Why
That's
did
really
Walt
cool.
Disney make this fucking Donald Duck cartoon?
Yeah. Well, Walt Disney, maybe he was trying to tell you. Maybe he was trying to tell us. Maybe he was trying to tell the people.
Well, and they say Walt Disney was
Like, look,
not,
and there you look, and now you got 3-dimensional perspective. Did you see that?
No, I missed it.
That was
joint-
cool.
the joint
Look at
fell
that,
apart.
dude.
Yeah,
How
do
you
a
did
little
that.
10 seconds.
Watch this.
They said that Walt Disney himself was not a Mason. Right? There was no evidence for that. But his
They might
brother,
have been homies with him.
yeah, his brother.
Watch this, dude.
Right.
This is crazy.
There we go. Okay, golden
Ready?
ratio.
Watch.
The golden
This
ratio.
is crazy. Right here. Boop.
Oh, infinite.
Look at that.
So with a star. That's why a lot of people, they say the DMT, they see a lot of geometric shapes and shit.
People be drawing pentagrams everywhere.
So you think a star equals infinity? Is that what just happened? A star equals infinite space. With
Well,
the
yeah,
shape
so-
of a star, you can make infinite space.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy talk.
Symbolism, dude. Yeah.
That's the symbolism.
So, I mean, so the question is, if you were God, no, you can't, yeah, let's say, if you were God,
Okay.
and you saw that this particular part of your creation was able to figure that out,
Okay.
right? Enki. And the
Right.
descendants thereof, right?
Right.
On planet Earth and wherever else they went, Mars. Right?
Right.
And so, I'm not saying that we gotta tear it all down, but do you think that if it's all Luciferian, right? If it's satanic techno-Luciferianism, right? That's
in the world right now.
That's basically they worshiping
what the
Enki.
modern day world is built on.
Right.
Yeah, what do we do? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not saying what do we do. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine to embrace all of that, right? But you got to realize how much of that is the warrior mind, right? That's that yang complex of the subconscious and of the consciousness, right?
No,
Enki.
Not so much, because it
has possessed the minds of everybody to the point where.
But if that's true, then
because they're
if it is
obsessed
Enki,
with the pursuit of knowledge,
right? And if it is Enki, right, then what they say happened was they put the shield, right? They isolated him to this dimension.
And the third dimension and below.
Right, and he started just like kind of passing time. You know what I mean? Because if you're on the fifth dimension, there's no time passage.
Right.
You don't necessarily travel to places.
Right.
Right? You already went there because you have an infinite amount of time. So you're already there. Right? You're all everywhere at the same time because it wouldn't take you a year to walk there because there's no time.
Right.
We're not allowed
to leave.
Yeah, if he did that,
we're not allowed to leave through the firmament, through the tachyon membrane,
right,
because we are quarantined. Earth is quarantined.
So
it has been quarantined.
That's what I'm saying.
It will remain quarantined until that shield is taken off by the good guys.
Right.
If they want to take the shield off.
Yeah.
Right. To let Earth become a fifth dimensional civilization where with space travel. Right? They don't allow space travel right now.
What if...
Because they're shooting rockets. I've been telling everybody that.
What if they died and left the switch on? Then what do we do? You know, what if Enki's still alive and he's rebelling against people that aren't even there anymore?
Oh, he's definitely still alive, man.
But what if he's rebelling against
people
that...
Does he deserve to exist?
What if he's rebelling against people that aren't even there anymore? Right?
What if he's rebelling against people that aren't even there anymore?
Maybe the time, by stepping into time, he outlived everybody because there's time. You know?
Well, I think humans created time. Yeah, well, that's probably a Masonic thing because time is math and math is.
Ooh, baby.
Right,
yeah.
But so, either way, that's the thing.
That shit is weird.
Yeah, so if you go to think like, okay.
Wrap it up right now.
Right. Do you think that? What's the ultimate goal? What's the ultimate goal? To move forward. Don't you think it would be wise? Don't you think it would be best to achieve a fifth dimensional civilization?
Oh, for us? Yeah, for the good guys. Yeah. I
for the planet, for everybody, for society, for everybody.
Yeah, we have to try. You have to try because you don't want to feed him and feed that negative.
Somebody's got to tell.
You got to think of it like it's
easy. Tell Elon Musk. Go tell all the really wealthy people to stop trying to attempt to leave lower Earth orbit because there's a tachyon membrane that is put in place to quarantine us until our consciousness level reach a frequency level that vibrates at an appropriate level, and then the shield will be removed and they will allow space travel. Right? Until then, no, we're here. That's it. Stop sending rockets. They're gonna blow up right there, or they're just gonna fucking crash out into the ocean.
Right. They don't go high enough. You think it can move? It can move. Get as high as Earth's little dome can get as high as they want it to get. You think they could just move it up, move it down? What if it was, what do you think? Because they send rockets up, right? Or they tell us they send rockets up. Do you think every rocket, especially Elon Musk,
they goes up, International Space Station,
it goes up and comes back down. It goes up and comes back down, right? So what is that saying? Is he like just going up, catching some fucking samples, coming back down?
Lower Earth orbit, man.
Right.
Look that up. Lower Earth orbit. That's the farthest we've gone.
That's the farthest we've gone. And since they said we went to the moon, literally.
Right. And if we've gone to the moon,
Nixon administration,
we're not in a fifth dimensional frequency, dude. So the only people that are traveling to the moon are extraterrestrials that are on a far higher frequency, right? And have the ability to fucking do that.
The only time we went to the moon was during the Nixon administration.
You can go there and
Who was
you can do
notoriously, the Nixon administration was notoriously corrupt and lied. Right?
Oh wow, dissing Nixon right now? What is? What did he? I am not a crook. That's that guy.
Yeah.
Straight up, dude. I'm stoned.
I know, man.
What
You're not even
what are you
yourself.
talking about?
We're out of here. We're going.
Where are we going?
We're done.
No. That was important.
That was
telling you.
That was it.
What?
That was it. I was like, we're gonna wrap it up, and that was it.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
Donald and Math Magic Land, they had to tell you.
Yeah, fuck them.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Levi's and.
Boom, boom, boom. 1 hour. It's too much.
Oh
I
god.
wanted it to be 30 minutes. It's too
That's
much.
fine.
It's too much.
It's too much. We'll cut it.
Yeah, dude, I was trying to talk. You
I
kept
didn't
talking over me. I was like, God damn it.
I didn't know what we were talking about. I had to tell you about Enki. I had to think he was.
But then you went off on this. You went off on how to. We were talking about Enki, and then you started talking about how to get out of the Enki. Not like the exact opposite of Enki. That's
How to get away from the devil?
Yeah, and then we started doing the.